Oh, hey there, guys. I apologize, looking in the sun. It is Sunday, 7:08 p.m. I don't know what you guys can see, but it's the 3rd, June 3rd. We just had another massive rainstorm again. Oh, holy focus. Come on, focus. There you go. Just had a pretty good storm again, and now the sun's out. Yeah, I figured I'd do a video on these two other tractors I had on the trailer here. I figure I'll start with Andrew's tractor. He has a video of this running. I'll try and put the link to his channel in the description below. If I can get a minute. Air cleaner off of that and a wing nut. Or, no, he borrowed a wing nut off of Evans, if I remember. But anyways, this tractor does run. We had it running the first night. We just had to clean the points on this one. It ran. I believe we stuck a new plug in it. Yeah, we put a new spark plug in it and threw some gas in there and fired her up. Really, this machine's in pretty nice shape. About the worst of the problem is it's gonna need a muffler. Hopefully you guys can see there. Basically, he's just gonna need to change the oil in the oil filter, and it'll be a good running tractor. As you can see, I got one of my brush hogs on it right now. It runs great. It's been running great for us. There is one, when we pulled the head off, there is one broken head bolt right here. We're gonna have to pull the head off and drill it again, but we wanted to see if it was gonna run. This machine has electric start, like I said. It works. He's got a sulky ball there. He has the kickstand. Actually has the center bolt for the clutch. A governor that does work, believe it or not. Rear facing carb, remote PTO. The hood and hinge up here is kind of nigger rigged, but what are you gonna do? Not bad. And then we'll move on to Evans' tractor over here. We worked on this tractor most of the week, I'll say, trying to get it to run about every night after work. And I finally come out and start messing with it Friday night, and found out the magneto was 180 out on it. The timing, I switched that. And basically gave her a bunch of pulls and eventually got it to fire up, and it ran pretty decent too. This tractor has an oil gauge. It has a forward facing carb for it, but I swapped on one of mine because the other one was full of all kinds of junk and stuff over there in that bucket. See, we put a fuel filter on it there. He also has a governor. Like I said, I had this running briefly, and oil was squirting out of the bottom of the oil filter. Well, you can see there, and then I backed it up about that far, and then pulled it back up, and then shut it off. Where it tried to, the kill switch on the side of the magneto wouldn't work. So I had to, rub the button around a little bit to get it ground. So that was pretty interesting. This tractor also has remote PTO. It needs a throttle and choke cable. It is missing the exhaust manifold. As you can see, it's broken off on that side, and on that side it looks like the bolt broke. Hopefully you guys can see that there. But other than that, this seems like a nice tractor too. He's also going to change the oil and oil filter. His had the kill switch button in the end of the handlebar here, but as you can tell, it's rusted through. Governor, like I said, oil pressure gauge, forward facing carburetor, and he bought a 30-inch deck with his off of Ron. Or he's going to buy off me, whatever. And Dirty's just borrowing one there because we wanted to try it out. And for right now, that's about all I have. That first tractor there I was talking about is a 69. This tractor here is a 66. There would be the serial number. It is an L8 too. If I can, yeah, it's an L8. You guys can see the 8 there. And I'll see if I can't get into this tractor. It had a never start battery in it. Come on, focus. Jeez, man. It had a never start in it. And is it gonna focus? Yeah, there you go. And there's the serial number off of that one. 69. This hood on this is in beautiful shape. It's just rusted nice. Come on, focus, you darn thing. There you go. This hood is rusted really nice on this one. This hood is really cool. We said we're gonna end up probably just leaving this hood alone, and he's gonna try and find another hood to paint. Because this hood is just really cool. There's not an ounce of paint on it anywhere. And yet the decals are still on the sides here. So, alright guys, well, that's just what's been going on. I had more videos planned for today. I was gonna put the LS to work in the garden with the rotary cultivator, but as you can see with the river over here, it's just too wet to do that, so I can't. The 818 is down with fuel issues again. I ran it, I want to say yesterday, and either the fuel pump jammed up again or something happened to it. I don't know. I only tinkered with it a little bit. It's not getting much fuel at all. It'll run with the choke about halfway up, so definitely fuel issues. The Yanmar, one of the hydraulic fittings on the left-hand lift cylinder for the loader, the fitting backed off and consequently was squirting fluid out of it, hydraulic oil. So that was interesting. And yeah, that's just about basically all that's been going on around here. It's other than those two breakdowns, it's been an alright week. You see I got the reel mowers all folded up in here. The LS is in, oh excuse me, the LS is inside right now, running pretty good. I did end up having to swap over the throttle lever bracket thing there on the handlebar. I'm going to try and zoom in on it. Yeah, that there I ended up swapping over. You can't really see it. Basically, I swapped that over on it with a new one, as the little cable piece right here broke off and was just flopping in the wind. Had to change that. So alright guys, I rambled on here for 8 minutes and 40 seconds at least, so thanks for watching, and I'll see everybody later.